What is going on, everyone? It is your shaman, your sister in spirit, and your friend, Alicia, here with our favorite, Alexis Faith. Hi, Alexis.
Hey.
So this is our week 2 of interviewing the aspirants from the Aspirant agency. And we are super excited to feature you, our featured aspirants. I'm excited to get your story, your medicine, your what you do out there. Before we get into all of the questions, I would just like to say my personal experience with Alexis is like, yeah, like chef kisses all over the place. Her readings are like fine-tuned, like accurate, just so direct, so clear. Like, yeah, what I'm picking up on is your sister's like eating some bad food. Like that is like the legit accuracy that comes in. And so I'm just like so honored to have you in my life. I'm so honored to have been supported by you through your magic, and I'm super excited to like showcase you here in this moment.
Oh, thank you. You got me blushing.
Oh, okay. So for anybody that's here, you know how we do. Drop down in the comments. Love to see who's here. Say hi. We're just gonna go with the flow. So thank you everybody for joining. We're super excited to have you here. Okay. So Alexis, basically my first question, like, what's your story? Like what brings you here? What's the deal?
My story. My story, I guess, is life ain't been easy. I think that's for everybody, but I'm grateful for it because I feel like it put me on my spiritual journey. I wouldn't even say put me on, but it made me aware. It made me aware of. It raised my awareness on my spiritual journey. As far as my story, I'm legally blind, and I feel like that's relevant because I feel like it heightens my senses, and I think that's like why I'm able to do what I'm doing because I kind of had to rely on feelings and smells and things like that through life. Um, so I think that's that. What else? What else can I share? Um, Oh, well, my gift started at a young age. We can talk about that. My gift started at a young age. It started with dreaming. I was able to control my dreams, and I would have like a hard time knowing what's real and what's not real. And I kind of used it as an escape mechanism in a way. It's like, go to my happy place and so I learned to lucid dream. Then I started getting dreams about like future occurrences and things like that. I had like a lot of deja vu moments and stuff. And so that led into me strengthening my intuition. And it kind of started from there. And then that's when I started noticing my empath abilities. And then I met my aspirants, people in the group, and they helped me to like really, grow that and get in tune with that. And how to work with it because it's not really something you can Google, like,
Right.
and that was a blessing in itself. So that's pretty much my story, though. So
Yeah, I had no idea that you were legally blind.
yeah, yeah. I can see a little bit out of one of my eyes, but not for real. Like it's just like blobs and colors.
Okay. Wow, I love that. Okay, so we're in the Aspirant agency, which I've had a few people recently be like, what's an aspirant? So I guess my next question that I would love is to like open up what an aspirant is and ask you like, what is your aspiration? Like, what is it?
So I would say my aspiration is probably right now it's definitely to like grow and evolve myself. I'm getting really comfortable and confident in the abilities that I have, and they continue to grow. And so I'm trying to grow with them. It's like having to relearn yourself over and over again. And I want to be able to take that and use that to impact as many lives as I can in a positive way. Because I've always had this, like, I'm going to change the world. Like, and I know that sounds so, like, cliche, but, like, it's, like, this deep, like, desire that I've always had in me to, like, just change the world. And I'm a Virgo, so I always want to fix everything, too. And so this is my opportunity to not only help myself, but help others along the way. So that's my aspiration.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. So then, okay, let's get into it. Like, what do you do? Like, let's talk about like your medicine. Like, this is what we're all here for. Love getting to know you, but like, her medicine. Talk to us about it.
Okay, my medicine. So I have the ability. Am I allowed to curse? Because I want to be like, I hear shit, I feel shit, I see shit.
I don't see why not. Fair warning, everyone. There we go.
I'm very blunt. Like, I'm very blunt and very, like, straight. Like, I'm not about to beat around the bush. I'm not Willy Wonka. Like,
It's true.
So my gifts are I pretty much have all of the clairs. So not pretty much. I do have all of the clairs. In my readings, what I rely heavily on is mostly my empath abilities. I would probably say, and my intuition and hearing stuff. Okay, so all of it, but
you're like, again, let me just reiterate all of them.
But I have like this ability to like connect to people. And like when I connect to them, it's like I literally feel them. Like I feel how they're feeling mentally. I feel them on like a physical level. Like even down to like I had this girl who was pregnant and I could feel her baby kicking and I could feel when she had to use the bathroom and stuff. That might be TMR, but it's like literally on that level to where like I can like if I feel it. Like I feel your knee pain, I feel the back pain, I feel the headache, I feel I feel all of it. I feel the emotions. And so I usually, what I try to do is take those feelings that I'm feeling from the other person, and I try to relate that to experience of mine to kind of help me get a clear picture of what that feeling is related to. Like if I feel like my throat is like blocked, you know what I'm saying? I know in my past experiences, either I'm trying to fight back tears or I am biting my tongue on something. And so I rely heavily on that. And then, like I said, I hear a lot of things. I see things during the readings. And it's like basically this big puzzle. And I take all my gifts combined and I kind of like make the clues into one big like puzzle. It's like a bunch of puzzle pieces, and you just align them, and it just starts flowing. I also have identify as a seer or oracle, so I'm a seer, and so I can see like future instances or future experiences and things like that. I tapped into that pretty early. So yeah. I've helped a lot of people with that though, and I think that's my one of an accomplishment that I'm very grateful for. I've saved my life and my family's life from these visions. I've helped people, get out of bad situations with these visions. So yeah, I'm grateful for it.
Yeah. Yes, and the bluntness in your readings.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I've been known to kind of like fluff things nicely. Like, I'll kind of be like, okay, let's look at it in a different way. Like yeah, Daniela. Yeah. She's so gifted. And I just love when you're like, all right, stop. Stop. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what everybody always talks about when they experience me. They're always like, "This is amazing," but like, you are so raw. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna tell it like it is because I'm a firm believer in even if like I don't want to pass the message, I'm a firm believer, and you trusted me and you paid for that, and so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to guide it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't want to hear it doesn't mean you don't need to hear it. And so sometimes you need somebody to show you that tough love, and it's all love. It's all love.
Right.
It's all love, and so you know.
Yeah, and so like I also want to be clear, like whenever I'm talking about her bluntness, like it is love. Like when in it just pours through. It's never anything mean. It's never anything harsh. It's just to the point. It's very direct communication, which I think a lot of us kind of avoid. We all kind of learn how to avoid direct communication because we don't want to hurt people's feelings or like, all this stuff. But to be in some of the situations, where we need help. Like people come to us because they're needing help. They're needing clarity. It's best to just have somebody lay it out for you how it is rather than leaving too much room for the imagination to kind of take hold and like continue to make stories from.
Yeah, that's my big thing is I'm not gonna let your imagination make excuses. Like I said what I said, okay?
I love it. I love it. So then I guess one of the big questions that I like to ask to get clarity for any clients that might be coming to see you is like, what are the symptoms, right? So like your medicine is, I can feel what you feel. I can see things. I can see into the future. I can be very clear and direct, have direct communication with you in terms of the questions that you have. Like what are some of the symptoms that people might have so that way they know, you know what, I should go work with Alexis.
Well, one thing that I'm really big on vibe. Like your vibe, and when you need that. Like you just it's this feeling, and and I'm really good at like giving outcomes. So like if you're like at a spot where you're like, do I do this? Do I do that? Where do I move? I don't know. I can look and help you work that out. I'm good at helping people with businesses and stuff. I have a lot of people that come to me for like business advice on how to move with that. Really, if you're just feeling stuck or you're lost, or a lot of times I feel like I have to go back to vibe. Like I have to go back to vibe. Like you just know when you need something. Or that someone's trying to tell you something, or like a message is trying to get through, and you just can't. You can't like pick it up, or maybe like emotions are kind of blocking it, and so we can help with so I just have to go back to vibe. Like it's just you just know. And it's also a divine timing thing. Like I've had people who just so happen to pop up on a live or something I'm doing, and they're like, "I need you," you are who I've been looking for. So it in your heart, and it in your mind. So I don't want to put any pressure on anybody. It's like I said, you just know. Like it'll tell you. It'll tell you.
Right. It's so accurate. I do love when like things just like happen in alignment. It's like spirit just like, you need to go. Like something inside of you is just like, you need to go. You need this.
And it's gonna keep poking. It's gonna keep. You ready?
Right.
Ready now.
Right.
You'll get tired of them poking.
So true. So true. Well, that's like the peak of my questions, So like, what do you want to do now? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? Do you want to do some readings? Do you want to talk more about any aspirant, anything?
If anybody wants a reading, I'm down for that. I'm set up for it. So if they want one, I'm here for it. Give them a little dip they toe in the water, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
right.
Y'all
taste. What? Because I want to put your info on here so that way people can send you a donation if they would like. So like, what's your situation?
I
You on
work out.
Venmo? You on Cash App?
Yeah, we can do Cash App. That's cool. Here, I'm gonna message it to you real quick, cause.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, everybody. She's opening up readings. Danielle, I got you. We have Facebook user. I just need a name, please. Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and Venmo on here, or sorry, her Cash App on here. So that way you guys can send some donations, send some love. Okay. And there we go.
Yep.
Ah! All right. So we have two fake Facebook users that say, I want one, please. Oh, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Okay. I want one, but I can only use PayPal.
I mean, if they want to send it to you, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, you guys can send it to me, and then I'll send it over to Alexis. Okay. So first up, we have Daniela. What are you thinking overall? You think just like a question? Whatever you think, Alexis. It's your show now.
I'm feeling like it's gonna come up. I'm gonna do a general just because it's gonna touch on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it's gonna get cold. I got cold. It's gonna be good. I love this. All right, Danielle Martinez. Yeah. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, so Danielle, you're on like this healing. You're in like the middle of a healing journey type of thing going on. Yeah, very spiritual time right now. It's talking about how you were being pushed to awaken. They're trying to push you to awaken. And so they're encouraging you to kind of trust the process, to go deeper into that healing and embracing this spiritual journey that's coming. They're encouraging you to kind of get rid of old programmings and kind of start fresh with that reprogramming and things. They're speaking about your growth and how you've grown already, and that you're going to start reaping these rewards. You'll be tapping into some gifts here soon. It's also speaking about how you are an empath as well, like me. And so it's important, especially right now, for you to be setting boundaries and making sure that you're not being codependent. And it's really like it's going to be successful. I don't know. It keeps talking about birth, but that could be talking about like a new you birthing. It doesn't necessarily have to like mean like a physical child coming, but it feels like it's like a new you. So you're going to be learning yourself a lot. If you aren't in a relationship, I see one coming, and that'll be thriving. If you are, you guys will be getting closer and stuff. With Saturn retrograde, it's talking about justice, and so anybody who's kind of been hating on you a little bit, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You got good karma coming, and the people who were mean, they will reap what they sow as well. And so they're just encouraging you to go even deeper. I see that you're kind of already on that journey and diving into your spirituality, but they want you to go like even further, keep going further, and really dig into those empathetic abilities that are trying to awaken. I hope that resonates.
Yeah, very nice. Drop a comment, let us know. Rachel, I believe you are next. And then we also had another Facebook user. We had a couple of other Facebook people on here. If you guys can drop your names, that would be super supportive if you're interested in reading. And Daniela says it does. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you. Or who
So
is
Rachel is next.
all right, Rachel.
D is on here. What's going on, D? I need to catch up with you.
Man, it's a lot of people like waking up like
Yeah.
that's really big right now. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. This is talking about a spiritual awakening as well, but it's kind of in a different point right now. This is nice. I always get like love, and it's cool to get
Yeah, all of my people on here are
yeah.
amazing. I had to call them out a couple weeks. I had to call myself out a couple weeks ago, honestly. I was like, you all are lying to me. You're all so gifted. Come give me readings, darn it.
All right, Rachel. So Rachel is talking about how a lot of things are changing around you. And if they haven't, you can expect a lot of changes to be coming soon. You are in the middle of an awakening and it kind of just came out of nowhere. So things can be a little bit overwhelming right now. And so it's saying like to make sure that you can find like that peace and to release anything like negative, any negative energy that's not serving you. And that way you can invite in that happiness. It's also speaking about how you need to detox your life, and this is kind of why this transition is a little overwhelming right now. Is because you're being called to kind of look at uh, what you're surrounding yourself with. And so, like when I say detoxing, it's not just about what you eat. It's also about like who you're exchanging energy with, like the people you're talking to. And this even goes for Facebook. Like, what is your news, like your timeline look like on Facebook? Um, is it positive? Is it helping you? It's also talking about eating healthy and things like that. It's talking about watching about the music that you listen to because you're very sensitive right now because you are in the middle of this random, spontaneous awakening right now. And they're encouraging you kind of get rid of these distractions because there's something that you're trying to do and there's a plan. There's a plan. You already have a plan and they're telling you to like focus on that and to follow your soul and to trust your intuition, but it's also telling you to kind of reevaluate this plan because when you originally made this plan you weren't necessarily on the level that you are now, and so they're saying to kind of go back and tweak that a little bit. And they're saying like your old soul too, you've been here before, you've done this is nothing new for you, like you got this, and it's time to start birthing those creations. Like you have the plan, now it's time to focus and bring that into fruition. Let me know if it resonates.
Nice. Oh, Rachel, what's going on over there? Nothing we haven't been talking about, right? We know what's going on. You're so awesome. Rachel's been putting in work, okay?
I see that.
You've been putting in some work.
That's why they're saying like you need to go back and look over your plan because you're growing, you've evolved, and you didn't like when you originally made this plan, you aren't where you are now. So now that you are where you are now, there's different perspectives and different opportunities, and it's a lot. And so they're saying like take that into account and also be careful with who you vibing with and what you're vibing with.
She said, thank you. Yes, definitely resonates so much. Thank you. Now we have another Facebook user. You guys got to get on StreamYard so I can see what's going on. Like, just give StreamYard some permission, okay? But we do have somebody here that says, I want a reading too with the heart. Whoever that is, please drop your name down in the comments so that way we can know who you are. Hello. Hi.
Emily.
And next up is D. Yes. Don't forget to send over an energy exchange for Alexis. Her Cash App is scrolling down below. For those that said that they wanted to send a donation through PayPal, you can send it my way. It's Alicia Dunleavy, and I will send that right over to Alexis. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you all. This was me too. Who is me too? Is that you, Rachel? D? Who is this? You think I'm a mess? Why are you playing with me like this? D. D. Let's go. Let's see what we got for you.
All right, D. So this is talking about, okay, so I'm going to call you out a little bit. I ain't going to lie. But bear with me. Hold with me. It's none below. So it's talking about how you kind of been very judgmental lately. Like you've been passing judgment on things. And there's also like this sense of doubt. Like there's like you feel like you need to know how to move and you want to know what's on the other side before taking the steps. And they're like, look, you don't need to know everything. Like, you don't have to know everything. Like, it's okay. Just chill. And it's kind of messing with your perception. And so because these emotions are causing judgment, you're not looking at things from a clear point of view, basically. And you're blocking blessings by doing that. It's something trying to come to you because it's talking about allowing yourself to receive, but you're fighting like these changes, and they're trying to like you don't these changes are uncomfortable, but the reason they're making these changes is so that they can bring harmony and balance to your life and abundance and things like that. And so it's basically saying, I'm sorry, I don't even tell. Sorry. But there it is. Okay. Reject. Sorry. But it's basically saying that you're blocking blessings because you're in this place of doubt and you're kind of judging everything and you don't necessarily maybe like feel safe. But they're saying like to surrender, to go with the flow, that they're trying to set things up so that way you can have that peace, you can have that abundance, you can have that harmony, you can be balanced in things. And so that's why these changes are occurring. And the more you fight it, the longer it's going to take you to receive. And they're just they just want to bless you. And like you're really fighting them on that. And they're like, stop fighting me. And so, once you work on that, it's saying that when you shift your perception and kind of look at it as this is for me, and believing in divine time and divine alignment and trusting in, whoever it is you believe in, source, God, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, whatever the case may be, at that point, you'll see your gift of intuition and discernment grow a lot. But stop fighting. They keep saying, stop fighting, stop fighting. Like, just chill. We got you. Like, just trust it. So I hope that resonates.
Yeah, a D
going on.
Oh, I said, D. Are we trying to pick up dimes before the penny, sister?
Yes.
Like, what's going on? Why haven't I talked to you? Oh,
situations going on, and I understand. Like, before you make a move, you want to know, like, and I can help you with that. We can look into that if you want to. You feel free to book a reading, but sometimes we don't have to know, and it's about that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? But you're fighting it, and I intuitively you know where to go. It's just those emotions are like not allowing that to come in, or when it does come in, you're like, oh, I'm tripping, or oh, like like fear kind of gets in the way of that. So
yeah.
Tell me how that feels, Steve.
Rachel, I got you. Thank you so much. I will send that over to Alexis. Is there anybody else on here who wants a little general reading? For those of you that want an extended version, I put the link in the description box. Go to calendly.com/the Aspirant agency. Here we go. Another general reading coming in.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You know, I think it's so easy for us to be so hard on ourselves sometimes, you know, and to want to know ahead of time. I think that's just a natural response, especially whenever we feel nervous about what the future holds. So for all of us out here, okay, here we go, D. Yes, my logic has been getting in my way recently. Thank you, D. Yeah. Normal, you know, intellectuals. We want to think of things all the way through, and sometimes we can get out of balance by not tapping into that heart space. So, in the heart chakra, the heart space is the seat of the soul. So, we just kind of play that beautiful balance of like give and take, of thinking about things and feeling into things, and it's all good.
All right. Taisha, right?
Yes.
So, Taisha, this is talking about how you're pretty much at a place where your journey kind of splits. Like there's two roads, and you're having to make a decision on which one to take. And they're saying that, you know, to move forward with courage and to be brave and to be honest, so that way that you know what's good for you. Like a lot of times we'll like make excuses or intentionally be in denial about certain things, but it's saying to, you know, be honest with yourself, and that's going to help you with choosing a path. It's also talking about how like you're stressing a lot and about this decision, and that this is just like a unique, it's talking about how this is like a unique challenge like for you, like it's going to assist in some soul growth. It's also speaking about making sure that you're setting boundaries with people. And it's also speaking about like there's something that you want to like create, like you really want like there's something you're trying to build or create or do, or like there's this goal, and it's like they're saying like you have the potential to do this. Like this is confirmation that you have potential to do this, and the I'm sorry. Sorry. It's talking about that you have the potential to do this and to just continue to feed that creativity and to explore that, to explore and dive deep into it and to go for it is what it's talking about. But there's a lot of inspiration around you, and it's kind of going over your head because you're stressing right now. You're so stressed, you're stressing, and it's kind of taken away from the creativity and the inspiration that they're trying to send to you. So whatever it is that you're trying to create or do, or whether it's just starting a business or it's creating something, it's you know what it is. You know what it is, and it's saying that, you know, you have the potential to do that. Just be brave and, you know, allow yourself to receive that and honor that and explore that. And, you know, you don't have to stress about that. Alexis is slaying this reading. Facts.
We also have the Dreamlander in
Yeah,
the house. What is up, Dreamlander? This is one of our aspirants that we are so excited to be interviewing in the future.
my favorite people ever.
Thank you so much for being here. Yes, yes, yes. So for those of you that didn't know, because I know that some of my people are on here, Alexis and I do collabs on readings.
And it is
Okay.
magic. It
Okay.
is magic.
And
Magic.
Samantha is also in
Yes.
this collab, who I have brought onto my platform before, and y'all loved her. So imagine the three of us.
It's not even for it. Like, it's just.
Listen.
I love my people.
So amazing. So go on that Aspirant intuitive. The Supremes. It is delicious. It's amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. A collab, a triple threat collab. Yes. I'm telling you. Okay. So Calendly.com, the Aspirant agency. It just is what it is. Okay. You can find us at or you can reach out to the Aspirant agency at Gmail to get more information about the collab, what it looks like. Also, Dreamlander is next on deck to be interviewed, so that is going to be next week. Okay, please be here. Dreamlander, are you like open to like doing some dream stuff on here? You know, at the end, like what's going on?
Right.
The people want to know. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, we've been here for about 35 plus minutes, and I think that was a beautiful little taste to what Alexis brings. And just imagine having a full-blown reading. I'm telling you, whenever I get into her space and I have questions and I need specific answers to help ease my mind, I mean, she gives them direct, clear, and I always feel like I can breathe after. So Dreamlander is down like a flat tire. Listen.
It be like that sometimes.
Like, thank you, everyone. If you have not already, please find us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group, the Aspirant Agency. As we continue to show up, you're going to find all of the different intuitive talents that we have here. Shout out to Samantha, who just brought us all together. If it wasn't for Samantha, I don't know how I would have met Alexis. I really don't. And it's like family. It's like meeting my sister. We look like we could be sisters.
Yeah, that's what he said. What do you look like? He's like, when we were in our last collab, and it was me, you, and Sam, and he was like, "Why y'all look like all family?" Like, and we over there, everybody's showing 32 smiles up to here, like.
Right. It's a great time. Dee would love to hold space for you in a collab reading. Okay, seriously.
I'm here.
So, like I said, the link is in the description box. Please click on that. If you have questions, send those emails over. We'll get you on the book, and we're going to support you on the next part of your journey. So, anything else you'd like to say, Alexis? Thank you so much for the time that I got to spend with you.
No, it's always a good time when I'm with the fam. I just appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for letting me help y'all out a little bit, and I love it. I appreciate y'all.
Yes. All right, everyone. Well, that is up. Marine? Yes. You would love this. I'm telling you, you would love this. My people are just like, I'm telling you all, you will love this.
No,
okay? I love it. It's so much fun.
Fun doing it. I love working with you and Sam. Like, it's so, oh my gosh, I just love it. It doesn't even feel like work. Like, it's just so much fun.
It is fun. It's like family getting together and just supporting you in this.
Yeah.
It's a great time. All right, everyone. I love you all so much. Alexis, I love you. Peace and love to everyone here. Stay tuned for next week as we interview the Dreamlander. Bring your dreams, y'all. Like this super moon, I know you're all having them. Okay, so bring your dreams. We're going to be talking to the Dreamlander. And yeah, don't forget to really consider what your aspirations are. You know, we are the Aspirant Agency, and wishing for you a great rest of your day. All right, bye.